Hey guys, welcome to Motorides. My name is Vipul and today we have with us the TVS Apache 160, and this is a new and updated model from TVS. It is a very important product for TVS in the commuter segment, and this comes off as a kind of a sporty commuter motorcycle. And we're going to tell you everything that is new on this new motorcycle. So let's get started. Now, starting from the front, you will notice that this has a redesigned head. You get this nice blacked out windscreen, you get LED DRLs, and the halogen headlamps have now gone and you get fully LED headlamps. This is the low beam, this right here is the high beam. You get halogen turn indicators. The previous bike had a little big turn indicators, but these are now slimmed down and they look much more sporty. You have the telescopic forks and you will see a new sticker or new graphics on the mud flap. And then this gets a single channel ABS. This is the top of the line variant, so it gets two discs, one at the front and one at the rear. And if you see, you get pedal disc for the front, a 90 by 90 section tire with 17-inch alloys. Coming to the side, you will notice that you have this nice cowl which is body colored with TVS Racing badging, and you get this new cover for the engine. So this is new, it has been updated in this model. You get this carbon fiber like finish on this panel right here and this panel as well. The Apache badging is right here. Here you have the footrest for the rider, footrest for the pillion, which are of good quality, and engine guard right here. This panel right here also gets the carbon fiber finish with the RTFI logo right here. And you also see new graphics with the TVS horse right here. And this is an extended panel right here. It's fiber and you get a metallic tank as well. Some more new graphics right here with a carbon fiber like design, and you have the racing since 1982 badging right here. Extended plastic right here, again adding a bit of sportiness. You have the RTR 160 logo with the checkered flag right here. TFT instrument console with digital readouts. This gets a digital tachometer, the fuel gauge. You have the digital speedo. Here you have the odo, and you also get average speed and a gear position indicator on this. The instrument console also gets some other features like the lap timer, which can count your laps. You also get a high speed mode, which will give you, this is the highest speed that has been achieved on this motorcycle. You also get the 0 to 60 time, and right here if you see, it's 9.95 seconds. Also, you get 3 riding modes. You get urban, sport and rain riding modes on this motorcycle. Now the mirrors are a little elongated, but if they were a little wide, the vision from the back would have been much better. Should have been a little taller right here and should have covered the area at least till this point, and the visibility of what's happening at the rear would have been much better. Besides that, you get these aluminum finish handles for the front brake and the clutch lever. You have the pass light right here, high beam, low beam control, turn indicators, and the horn which sounds like this. It's a nice strong horn. You get 2 horns, so which is why it sounds so powerful. Here you have the engine kill switch, and the ignition is right here. The board button to change the riding modes is located right here. Now the seat is nice and elongated. It's a single step seat, so the pillion sits a little higher. The cushioning on this could have been a bit better. It's a little tight, and to make the ride more comfortable, this could have been a little tad bit softer. Here you have split grab handles. They're of good quality. However, the paint finish is not that great. If you see, there's already some paint coming off right here. And here you have the RTR 160 branding with the Indian flag and some more graphics right here. The tail lights are LED, and this is the positioning light, and when you press the tail lamp, this is how they light up. You get halogen turn indicators at the rear as well. These are also slimmed down. At the rear also you get a pedal disc, 120 by 70 section tire for the rear, and this is sits on a 17-inch alloy. You get MIG adjustable suspension for the rear, and you'll also notice that this silencer has now been redesigned. You get this new plate right here with the RTR badging, and I'm going to fire it up and show you what it sounds like. So that's what the all-new Apache RTR 160-2V sounds like. Let us know in the comments, what do you think of this sound? Now let's talk about the performance of this new motorcycle. Now in terms of the performance, the power figures remain the same. This develops the 160cc engine puts out 15.82 PS of power at 8,750 RPM and 13.8 Newton meters of torque at 7,000 RPM, and which is ample for the kind of motorcycle this is. This has made it to a 5-speed manual gearbox. The acceleration is pretty good. It is a quick motorcycle, and if you look at the riding position, now you have clip-on handlebars, so it's a little rear set. The foot pegs are also a little rear set, and you kind of have a sub-sporty position when you're riding the motorcycle, and it just translates into a bit of an aggressive seating position. But when you're riding in the city, it is not very comfortable. Also, talking about the refinement, the vibrations start to kick in around 6,000, 7,000 RPM. So when you're revving the motorcycle hard, you will feel a lot of vibration on the handlebar and on the foot pegs. Besides that, the vibrations are also creeping in onto the back because of the stiffer suspension. The suspension is a little stiff, however you can adjust it to your liking. Speaking about handling, now the handlebar, because it's a clip-on, it's a little short, it's not very wide. Maneuvering through traffic is very easy. It's not a very heavy motorcycle. You can handle it very easily, and as you can see, both my feet are flat on the ground. It's not a very tall motorcycle. You sit in a comfortable position and you can keep your feet down very easily. So handling this motorcycle is not a big challenge. Also, overall, it is a fun to ride motorcycle. It accelerates quickly. You can get up to 80-90 kilometers per hour speeds very fast, and you can cruise at 80-90 very easily without a lot of vibration kicking in. But as soon as you start climbing up over 90 kmph, the vibrations start to kick in, and it kind of becomes uncomfortable for you to contain your speed, and for you to maintain that speed and keep cruising at higher speeds than 90 kmph. So triple digit speeds, while it can do it, it can go up to 118, 120, but it's going to be really uncomfortable because a lot of vibration kicks in. You can also have a lot of fun and take this into the corners. So if you are going through ghats and you want to corner hard, this motorcycle can take it. It is sure-footed, has ample of grip on offer, and you can be rest assured that the motorcycle will get into the corners and come out of them very easily. However, on the flip side, if you're riding a lot in the city, it is not as comfortable as it could be being a commuter class motorcycle. And if you ride in the cities for longer hours, there is a good chance that you are going to be fatigued by the end of your ride. So overall, it is a mix of a bit of commuter. It's 40% commuter, 60% sporty bike. So if you are an aggressive rider, you will enjoy riding this motorcycle. Besides that, let's talk about fuel efficiency. In the cities, you should get anywhere between 35 to 40 kilometers to the liter. On the highways, you'll get between 40 and 45. Overall, 38 to 42 is the sweet spot, and that's the kind of mileage you can expect from this motorcycle. The overall fuel capacity is 12 liters, and you should get a decent range of about 500 kilometers on a full tank. Speaking of braking, this version right here has pedal disc both at the front and the rear, and there are no complaints in the braking department. You can expect the motorcycle to come at a halt almost instantaneously as soon as you drop the anchor, and it's a nice and progressive brake. So you also get a nice initial bite, especially from the front brakes, and even the rear brakes kick in very quickly, and you can be rest assured that the motorcycle will come to a halt as soon as you hit the brakes. Now, the motorcycle comes with 3 riding modes: rain, urban and sport. It by default starts in the urban mode, which you will most probably use in the city, and in that you will get a balanced performance. The ABS is not very intrusive and you will get ample performance as well. In the rain, the acceleration takes a bit of a dip. The ABS is much more active, so that in sticky situations also you get good braking power, and the ABS will kick in very instantaneously. In the sport mode is where you can have a lot of fun. The acceleration is very quick. You get a very good throttle response in the sport mode, and if you want to have a lot of fun, if you want to go cornering, the sport mode is what you should be riding in. Also, in the rain mode and the urban mode, the speed is capped off at 105 km/h, so you won't be able to go above that. If you want to go higher, you will have to be in the sports mode. Speaking about prices, the drum brake variant of the Apache RTR 160 has an ex-showroom price of 1,17,790 rupees, whereas the disc version will set you back by 1,21,290 rupees ex-showroom. Besides that, if you want to opt for the Bluetooth variant, the prices go up by 3,000 rupees, and that one will cost you 1,24,590 rupees. The motorcycle is available in 4 colors. Matte blue is the color that you see on the video. You also have a pearl white, gloss black and a titan gray. So overall, the TVS Apache RTR 160 is a well-rounded product. If you're looking for a commuter which has sporty ergonomics, it's overall a sporty motorcycle, and if you love riding aggressively, this is a motorcycle that you should go for. And if it's going to be your first motorcycle, this one will be a very good choice. However, TVS had a lot of opportunity to change the design a bit, bring some more sportiness, some modern touches on the motorcycle, and make it more attractive to the youth. Now, for example, the indicators, they still have halogen bulbs. They could have been LED, and the quality of the paint could have been a little better. Having said that, overall it is a nice motorcycle if you like sporty riding. In the city it would not be as much fun, but on the highways it definitely will put a smile on your face. I hope I was able to answer all your questions about the RTR 160. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. Subscribe to Motoroids if you haven't already. Press that bell icon so that you get notified whenever we upload our next video. This is Vipul signing off. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, rev hard, rev free and ride safe.